First day of Continental Divide Trail is absolutely brutal. See why. Before you leave for the CDT, make sure you reserve a spot on the shuttle to get to the monument on Crazy Cook without any problems. It is not cheap. It costs $140, but the price also includes the fact that you will be able to supply yourself with water at all 5 water caches from the starting point to Lordsburg. And trust me, you want to have access to that water. The drive there is quite bumpy. Tires often get punctured. After the drivers brought me to the starting point, I realized that the price of $140 is actually not much. Shuttles are rented, repaired, drivers and fuel are paid. So the start is at the US-Mexico border. Across the border, circular crops of chili peppers can be seen. Honestly, I don't know where they get their water for watering. The trail then heads across the desert plain towards Big Hatchet Mountain. There you pass through dry riverbeds and ravines, which is very demanding on the feet. In the middle of the mountain, the trail turns right and slowly descends towards the junction where Water Cache 1 is located. In the coming days, the trail goes close to Hachita. You can also get supplies there. One trail angel drives hikers back and forth. And if you skip that town, the trail moves through the desert towards Lordsburg, which takes you 5 to 6 days on average. But let's go back to the beginning of the trail. After a joint photo of all the hikers, people are sent off on their own adventure. Yes, it's exciting, but the high temperatures keep reminding you that you're in the desert. Everything is dry, very warm, and quiet. You think about what this trail will bring you while your feet meditatively repeat the same pleasant sound of walking on the desert floor. Lone signs are the only indication that this is not a lost world of some other planet. After only 2 miles, I run into water. It's not an official water cache, but I refilled my bottles a little anyway. It is not easy to juggle 20 liters of water. Spilling even a drop is stressful. You continue wondering how plants and animals survive in this kind of environment. Everything is sharp, rough. Every living being protects its resources as best it can. Wind in the desert is an everyday thing. While sometimes cooling comes in handy, most of the time it causes problems for hikers. Setting up tents and constant dust in the air are just a few. There is simply no shade. You have to take a good look around and be resourceful to protect yourself from the heat of the sun.
Oh, yes. Better. Yeah.
Dry riverbeds are inhospitable places, and now you are passing through them. Your feet are getting more and more tired due to the large stones under them, and the heat of the sand makes your feet extremely vulnerable. At the end of the day, you are completely exhausted. You don't even know what hit you. You've only hiked 13.8 miles and it feels like at least 25. Beaten up but satisfied that you've reached your first mini goal, you lie in your tent, hoping you don't puncture your sleeping pad on the very first night. Good night and good luck tomorrow. And there you have it. A first 13.8 miles of Continental Divide Trail. I had fun, but it was super tough. I gave it the overall rating 3 out of 10 while laying in my tent that evening. So, 3 out of 10 is not so good. But yeah, tough times. Embrace the brutality. See you next time.